Garibaldi FM, and welcome to episode 6 of my nomadic career. So now we're going to be playing an unexpected game against Connors Key in a European playoff. So this is the semi-final, so if I win this in the final I'll be in Europe, which is not what I was expecting at all when I managed to finish 7th. Let's see. I'm second favourites here, so I'm not expecting to win. It's really just a bonus. But let's see how we get on. I mean, the team's been in good form, but as I said last episode, it has been against relatively poor opposition. Now I'm playing a good team, so we'll see. But never mind. That's a decent finish. Hopefully I can win, but considering I wasn't expecting to be in this position at all, I'm trying to look at it as a positive thing, that if I don't, I wasn't expecting to be here, and if I do, well then that's just amazing. It'd be nice to be in Europe next year. It'd be quite cool to have a couple of games in Europe with Cefn before I move on to whoever I move on to. I'm still waiting to hear back from Larn at the moment. Their caretaker manager has become an interim manager. I'm not quite sure what the difference is, but interim seems to be a bit more long term, so perhaps that'll be to the end of the season then, I'm not sure. And their season, I think they go on a calendar year season, so that won't be for a while, so perhaps I'll be staying at Cefn for a bit longer. I've still got the contract offer on the table from them, so I've not got any worries about not having a job next year. Let's see, Roberto, come on, a 4-E's clean through, come on, a 4-E. Ooh, nearly, so that was going in for a minute. Right, let's chuck everything at it now. Edge put in a good corner. Right, let's make some changes for the last 20 minutes. We'll bring Reed. Should we bring Reed on? I'd normally bring Reed on for Roberto, but Roberto's having a good game. I tell you what, we're going to take off. No, I might regret this, but we're going to change shape. Oh. Yeah, we are going to change shape. We're going to go 3 up front. Going to go back to this weird system I had at the beginning of the season, which didn't really work, but hey, maybe it'll work now. Right, you're in danger of losing discipline, so you can come off Edge. I can't afford to take Edge off. He's just going to have to hopefully not get booked. Evans can come on, just give us some fresh legs in the middle of the park. He's a slightly more attacking player than Williams as well. Alright, here we go then. All out attack. See if we can get something in the last 15 minutes. It's not looking good at the moment. 5 minutes to go. Can we get one last chance? No. Okay, so we lost, but we were away to a better team. They finished 4th in the league, so they are a little bit better than us. Had home advantage, and we only lost 1-0. So yeah, we hopefully can go a step better next year if I'm still here. See, so they only missed out on automatic Europa League by a point anyway. So yeah, okay. Well, we'll stop there. I'll skip on a bit. We'll sort of have a bit of a wrap up a bit later on in this episode, and see if I've moved, and if I haven't, who I've bought in for the next season. So we'll skip on now. Okay, so we've gone through a bit of the close season. Today's 1st of July, so players came back to pre-season training a day or so ago. And we have bought a few players in. So we'll just have a quick look at who we've got. So we've got Rob Lahan, who's going to be in amongst my best forwards, so it definitely gives me a bit more options up there. He's maybe not necessarily any better than Reed or Roberto, but he's in that kind of category. A four is a little bit better. Also another forward, Declan Sharkey. So he again should be, perhaps with a 4 the best ones, but we've sort of got 5 now to choose from, so they're all good. So yeah, if we get any issues with injuries or loss of form, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. We brought in Ryan Rainey because centre midfield was a bit of a problem. We were beginning to get some better players in, but he's certainly improving the quality that we've got at centre mid. He can help out in defence as well. Daniel Hawkins again, just a central midfield this time, but definitely improves the quality there a bit more. We've got another younger midfielder this time. He's looks like he'll be really good. He'll probably only be a bit part player for me because I'm probably only going to be at Cefn Durids one more season, hopefully, and then I'll try and move on then. And Michi Mabuti, who's a centre back, because Danny Collins is retired now. I tried to persuade him not to, but he wasn't having it. So yeah, brought in Michi Mabuti, not quite as good as Collins, but he's better than the 2 that I had left. So, and then that still gives me 3 to choose from. So I kind of covered for injuries a little bit as well. I did apply for a couple more Northern Irish and Republic of Irish sort of Premier League jobs, but didn't get anywhere with those yet. And then the only other signing, we signed in quite a few youth players actually. There were some reasonable youth players, lots of sort of 4 and 5 star potential, which was good. We've signed all of those up now. So yeah, people like Anderson, Ankers, Dalen. I mean, yeah, they're all these players here. Basically, I think from Gwyn Taylor upwards, and Elliot Collins there. We're all through the youth intake this year, and they're all looking really good for the future. The other flip side of that is I probably won't be around long enough to see them in the youth team, but they are good. And then just to make it a bit more interesting, I've decided to create a son on this one, because I don't know if any of you have watched my create a son one where I just simmed it and didn't have anything to do with him. I thought I'd make this one a bit interesting and another angle to it that you don't always see. So I've created a son, Garibaldi. He's going to be far better than Cefn Durids. He's only 14 at the moment, but he's already probably good enough to get in the team, judging by the scouting report. So yeah, he's going to move on to bigger things soon. But I thought, yeah, interesting little extra angle for this season. Have him in there. And then maybe 10 years' time, as I work my way up the leagues and perhaps get to a Premier League or La Liga or Serie A side or something like that, maybe I'll be able to re-sign Gary then and bring him back into my team, which would be quite a cool thing to aim for. So obviously I'm his favourite personnel at the moment. Also then perhaps if he goes into management sort of 20 years down the line, if this save's still going on, then I could be competing with him in various different leagues or something. So yeah, I thought adds a little extra something to this save that we're progressing through. So anyway, that's the end of this episode, and we'll pick up the beginning of the Premier League probably in the next episode. But we're being required to finish mid-table, and I think that's, yeah, we're predicted 6th, so that's kind of roughly where we are. So yeah, let's stop there and we'll pick it up next time. Thanks.